head anyway, which is this. So yes, we want to put that stuff right in here. That's how we want to do it. And then the left side is, well, let's make ourselves the left side. Mrepo head. Oh no, wait, sorry. Well, not sorry, that's how we do it. Just take the head, commit. Yeah, like so. And we provide the hex bin char. And we know that if this hex char is in our past, it will be base commit now. And that's what we want. If it's not there, if it's the other side, then it must be, we must be in the future, right? No, wait. If this is, we must be in the future if the hex char here is the base commit. And then we are in the future. Yeah. I suppose so. Yeah. That should be just fine. Should it be? Yeah, I think so. No. Oh man. Maybe is there some more complex history? The merge base will not be what we want. You could also check unmerged branches here. Get branch merged. Print only merge branches. Branches that contain the given commit, I guess. Like, what about this? Does it mean it's master? Yes. And that's also just master, maybe -a. So that should be much less now. No, it's kind of all kind of overrides merged, it seems. List all print only merge branches. Well, apparently that is it relative to the currently checked out one? It seems to be. Well, it shouldn't be. Yeah, but it's kind of relative to the current one, I think. Yeah, makes sense a bit. Well, do I trust merge base? Do I trust that I understood it correctly? If we have some forking going on, what happens? Let's do it here. Oh, G, like so. So if this is our master, if this is our master, and this one here, yeah. And this one here is a is the remote. What happens? I would expect merge base to be that one. So the one in the past and that is in the shared history will be returned. So that's correct. We shall be fine for BEA. Yeah. Good. That is it. So I think I can safely use this one. So if base commit is, hex char, is the hex SHA that we want to reset to. Maybe you should call it reset to hex SHA or something. Reset hex SHA. Well, we are in the future. Handle if we are in the future. It felt like Star Trek when saying that for some reason. Mr. Spock. It came as an ambassador through a black hole into the past just to change the entire timeline that we knew and loved, to leave creative options to future episodes of Star Trek the movie. I like the idea. Good. Let's not talk about that. So if force, then we will log that and allow it. Otherwise, we shall get out of here. Haha, how do I get out of here? I don't get out of here anymore. Unless I put in some additional flag that makes everything more complicated. You know, probably this is why I wanted to kind of put myself here so that I can then just manipulate that bin SHA to abort automatically. Maybe I just do this. And then we will automatically skip that part and shall be fine. Well, so if mrepo is not none. And I mean, yeah, that's why I initially put it there, right? Because I also don't want to do anything if that guy wouldn't trigger. Yeah, so okay, let's do the flag then. Let's just do it. May reset is true by default. Otherwise we disable this and we shall log something. Do we have a log here? We do. Log info. Skipping reset on branch of repo of submodule repo. As it is in the future. As it contains unpushed results, as it contains unpushed commits. Yeah, kind of. Good. Let's put this here. Branch is actually first, and then repo head, like so. Otherwise, we say log warn. I think I should put the warn here as well. Yeah. Let's check it anyway, huh? Just to say that in case of force, it will. Well, should it? I think if the user says force, he doesn't care. So that's quite alright. He should do a dry run if in doubt. That's also quite alright. Yeah, should be I think. Maybe a log debug would be alright. That seems quite fair. Should I check untracked files, because that will be quite expensive. A reset will overwrite these untracked files, and yes, I want to make this expensive check. At least if not in force mode. Fair enough. Yeah, here I have it for free, so I can as well put a debug there. May reset. So if may reset and not dry run, then do it. And does it affect this guy here? He wants to have a checkout. I force it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should make a dirty check there as well. Detached head in the future. This could be the case here. Could be the case. Where is detached set? I only access it if I have an M repo, so it's kind of alright, but it's also shitty. We can do this because we are in Python, but man, if this was a compiled language, the compiler would shout at you for good reason. Alrighty. So again, do I want to reset here? Check out. Do I want to do this dirty check somewhere else, further up? Oh man. I mean, a detached head, nobody ever puts something in the detached head because that's kind of lost anyway. You can commit that stuff, but the commit is somewhat lost. But you can have changes even. And you don't want to overwrite this. So yes, we want to do this. Keep it safe. I had enough. So make this future check. And then look, it's kind of all dependent on dry run. If not dry run, true run, dry run, and may reset, then we shall do all this. Something like that. Then we can put that here, put that here, and we are at least much safer. Let's see how good that works, because we still have lots of tests going on, but if in doubt, we put them to force. You know, if they fail now, that's a good sign, because then we just specify force. And pget submodule might want to be updated to allow force, or kind of to propagate it at least. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, so we always fail for dirty repositories now, even in detached heads. So last but not least, we should log that. Oh yeah, and if we actually may reset this, then only then it makes sense to check for dirtiness, because otherwise we wouldn't do anything and we should be fine. And repositories that have commits in them, new commits, and that is actively worked on, they might actually be dirty anyway, and we don't want to commit, and we don't want to, you know, abort because of that. We just skip it. And we say so even. So is detached. Then we will check out, otherwise we will reset. Oh, is detached and war. So let's get the operation right, like so. Okay. Could as well put that here. No, that's enough space. Still visible enough. All right, all right, all right. I think that is okay. Except for this. That's the last thing. What do I say here? I say we'll force check out reset on branch that is in the future of the commit. It will be checked out too. Fine. Good. Wow, that is something. Actually not that much code after all. Well, quite a bit. Documentation. Let's see what happens. Oh my. So we should now, this should now work. I mean, this shouldn't have any effect because it's in the past anyway. Curiosity. It probably failed somewhere. Yes. Base commit. Sure, merge base. Merge base. If not, yeah, let's put an assertion error there. Because I would expect that to happen in some way. One of the two is returned. And we also want just one. Could this break us? Yes, it could. If there's some history rewriting going on and people just want to force stuff, then this thing, you know. So I guess we should say like so. And if that is not the case, wait a moment. Yeah, well, true. If they have diverged so far that there is no commonality anymore, then I think you want to force this, because then you can't really determine if they're related or not. So let's do it like that. If this is 0, yeah, if this is 0, or this is like that, so this could be We also handle the case that history has been rewritten, leaving no merge base. In that case, we behave conservatively, protecting possible changes the user has done. Good, something like that. No way, gotta be kidding me. Okay, this should still not work, right? We have killed the URL here, and I would expect this to fail. But besides that, let's run all the other tests. You know that, I will come back to that. Let's see, you know, it should fail somewhere. We are more picky now. Fail, not a valid commit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Merge base 482. So left side is 0. Repo head commit. Whoa. Oh yeah, true. That's an empty one. How do I do this? Main. Have to. So head commit can indeed be 0 if repo head commit bin char is not a I think it's ourselves null bin char. Then do this. Man, that's the empty repo test. See, we have to handle this as well. Handle empty repo. Isn't that simple? If still fails, but probably somewhere else. Hey, bad object. Okay. 2 errors. Awesome, we have a lot of issues now. Bad object head is dirty. Oh, probably I do an is dirty check later. So I want to include this in there. Here we go. Is this the case? Really? I mean, if it's new, then I guess we can't do anything there anyway. Shouldn't we just prevent it from happening then? Okay, still 2 errors. Operation cannot be performed on Git repo, and invalid Git repository cannot delete repository at blah as there are new commits. Fair enough. All right, so I guess we just dry run true. But dry run is allowed to do that. And let's have a look. Remove 833. Branch with new commits. How do I find them? Cherry. Ah, use git cherry. Look at that. The git command itself. I think that's possibly kind of smart. Yeah, because git cherry does just that. And right now I do it differently with merge base, which hopefully works the same or better or faster. Yeah, but that's all right, you know, that's what dry run is there for. Question is why it did not happen before. Remove wrapper update. Okay, update wants to remove something now. And previously, I don't know what changed. Okay, test root module fails, test base RW. So basically the big tests, they both fail, which is fine. Yeah. I would have been surprised if they wouldn't fail, to be honest. So I can... Okay, which one was it again? 83333. So if I force this, can I force this? Would it then not complain? If force, okay, then it would definitely not complain. That's good. So I can just force this here. Oh, actually we are in update. Dry run force remove is possibly false now. Yeah, let's just check this. It's in test root module 510. So I guess we are better now. Recursive false, dry run true. And what? Oh, there we are in update. So force remove should be false here. An update will remove the module, but not in dry run. And also we have new commits here, right? So what are you saying? I can just put force remove. That's the root module rm. Force remove is true. Do I do this somewhere else? So here it should raise, which is correct. Okay, one error. Keeps going, one error, one failure. That's good. And this stuff here, you know, apparently I still don't really parse. I mean, what kind of progress thing do I have here? I print messages, and these messages seem to be empty. Let's print everything. Let's print up, max count, and the message itself. So there we go, ops max count message. Hey. Haha, type error. A format number is required. Well, not Unicode. Oh man. Give me a break. Is it better now? A format is required, not Unicode. What? Does it mean that max count is, or op? I mean, if op is Unicode, what's the problem then? Can it be that it converts this to a string to make it? Oh man, really? Yeah. Can I just log this maybe? Well, I don't have a logger here just yet. Shouldn't be a big thing though. Okay. Yeah, keep going. That's an exception. Okay. Oh, these are actually caught. This is why I don't get there. Okay. Okay, I will just print it individually then. Forget that. Like so. I hope he manages to do that without screwing on or chewing on Unicode issues. Next count is a Unicode? Really? That shouldn't be, should it? Root update progress. Let's fix this. Max count. Count update here. No. It's actually update progress, so it's kind of the same thing. Just add some info. Update progress. Here we go, which is a remote progress. Good. I'm following. Parse progress lines, and then it calls our update at some point. New message update, current count. Wait. Cur count, max count. So it's op, cur count, max count. So the print was right after all, except that the type isn't right here. Yeah, apparently so. Okay, let's try. Cur count, current absolute count of items. Max count, the maximum count of items we expect. It may be none. Okay, if there is the maximum number of items not yet known. Fine. So where do we call update? And why don't we convert that? Cur count. Tell me about it. Okay, here we got match groups. Here we get max count somewhere. Could be none. Alright, then let's convert it, huh? Do I do anything with it that is thinking that these are actual numbers? No. Can I trust it to be a number? I match it here, which matches actual numbers. So what? Show me one more time. Remote op name, percent, cur count, max count. What's happening with percent? Isn't that kind of relevant to us? Percent is not relevant to us? Really? Wow. Okay, the count, okay, from cur count to max count I can compute the percent myself. Which also means that I should have a number here. Okay, get it. Is not none and float cur count. I know it could be int, but you know, let's just give it floats in case things happen in the future. Is not none and float max count. And I guess we just put this onto separate lines then. Amazing. Now it's numbers. That's good. That's the progress here. That's what we are keen to get, actually. That's the thing. That's what all the work is there for. Empty string for float. Alright, sorry. Cur count and float cur count, max count, and like so. Does that work? Yes, kind of. Except that that's amazing. Oh, probably the daemon kind of. Yeah, I guess the daemon was incapable of providing the required information. Yes, that was the case. Good. As it contains unpushed commits. Yes, awesome. So we are seeing our errors now. Just have to print this right away to get an idea. Where is this happening? Okay, that's the first one. And this 540. Man, that was quite some work, and it's not even done yet. Amazing. 540, here we are. I was looking at 532 for some reason. Had changed at the remote URL and its commit changed. How new is that? Did I recently add that? No, I didn't. And here we do an update recursive. And we have seen Ah, look at that. Skipping reset on branch head of submodule, blah, as it contains unpushed commits. Awesome. So we could either force this to bring it back to its previous state, and I think we will try both. So that is that. But only after we have made this call. Force reset. Is this? Yeah. Equals true. And now this one here is expected. Oh, wait. This one here exactly is expected to be equal. As it is in the future. Of the remote tracking or the tracked remote branch. Like that, should be enough. No, new line. As it is in future of remote branch. I just try to avoid having lines that are too long so that I have to break them and do extra stuff to get that to work. No, thank you. Okay, let's do it one after another. Let's do the test root module now. And -s should be fine. I like it to see all this progress, you know? All the extra work to have live progress parsing and stuff is paying out now. I mean, it's not paying out now. It is what the idea was. So that long-running operations can receive progress and you can basically provide that to whomever. Had changed as the remote URL and its commit changed. Yeah, I thought so too. So previous commit, that's the one we get before doing an update. And we kind of, I mean, force reset kind of doesn't get there. Yeah. May reset starts out as true. And then this. Yeah, I removed that to do too. So I believe that in any case that should work. And this force here should always be true because it's dirty would kind of prevent unforced checkouts, right? But anyway, let's do this. It's an additional safety precaution, maybe. So here we call submodules. The force thing actually should work. And here again, or here as well, force reset. Force is force reset, and we put it into our own calls as well. Well. And oh yeah, we didn't even implement a keep going yet, right? At some point we wanted to have this keep going. And you know, we would expect this to fail with something. Yeah, so that was the original idea. And we kind of got off the beaten path. And yeah, I will try to get this test to work, and then I must take a break, that's for sure. It was long enough here. Man, but I'm so happy that this finally is over, the submodule nightmare. I mean, kind of over for now, and it's better than before. I'm already relative happy. So, one more time, head change, so that doesn't work. I would like to just run this update here. 542. Just see if there's any logging going on. No, fetching remote, blah blah blah. Nothing that I would expect. Recursive, false. Maybe recursive should be true. I don't know. Does it change anything? Dry run? Oh, wait. Maybe I screwed up the dry run part. Head shouldn't change as it's in the future of the remote branch. So here we do dry run. Dry run does nothing. Then we do something. Head shouldn't change. And then we do the same thing and force. And then the head should indeed change. And that doesn't happen. NSM. So RM, what is NSM? Submodule add git-db. Oh no, that's where it was cloned from. It's sub-m repo. Like that. And here we test module head commit priv commit. I mean, sure, it's the same, right? But let's check the tracking branch here. Head ref tracking branch. This is none. It has no tracking branch. You got to be kidding me. Why does it have no tracking branch? NSM module. Working tree, please. Working tree, dear, please. So that's the reason why this doesn't work. Then it will just be able to reset to its own thing, and yeah. Let's see. By the way, would it want to reset to something else anyway? NSM Hexa. It wouldn't want to anyway. A38, they're at the same spot already. Assert priv commit. Well, module remote's origin URL not it doesn't equal NSM URL. So I'm changing the URL here and do weird things. Yeah, let's just check if that makes sense. But yeah, it's weird that there is no remote tracking branch. So there's a remote. Nothing going on, and there's no tracking set up here. Oh. Well, tell me. Where are you, my dear repository? You are up git modules new submodule. All right, that is true. Yeah, and master has magically lost. Okay, let's verify this, right? So NSM Should have a tracking branch, otherwise oh, yeah. Otherwise this doesn't make too much sense. And 2 latest revision is something I also don't see here. Which could also, I mean, if we had a tracking branch, if we fetch this one, do we get anything? Huh. Origin master. We seem to be on an old one. So that is origin master. I mean, my tracking is not set up, so all this will be will not be relevant. Artificially. Yeah, it's at the right. I mean, it's already latest. What else can I say there? It's latest. So that doesn't really make sense. Okay, what am I trying to do here? To the first repository, this way we have change URL to the first. Maybe I do it like that, then I can read it. To the first repository, this way we have a fast checkout and completely different repository at the different URL. So we set the parent commit. Oh my god. Then build some path here to get the new URL, get a writer, set the URL, make a commit. This is in the parent. No, wait. M is that's a. Can it be that the thing got reset to something that it shouldn't be reset to? Because where's this commit? I'm asking. NSM. Nested submodule. So it's in sub-m repo. That's where we are. So this one. Changed URL. Okay, that would be the one. Git modules. Good, so that is fine. I do concur up to that point. And oh man, I think there should be a tracking branch or something. It would have no reason to fetch the changes even, because this guy doesn't do it. NSM module head commit. NSM module remotes origin URL. That's true. That, I mean, I change it probably just to trigger the update here to change the URL. That's fine. In dry run we don't. Oh, probably the root module here will will change the URL, and in that moment, okay, that's fine. We see it. Now the URL is the one we have set. And this should have made a fetch as well. And maybe that one also merged the branch. No, wait, if it would have merged the branches. But this one here has been forever on the latest commit. So I guess from that point of view, we don't really get anywhere. Unless we put it onto some other commit. Maybe some commit in the future. Maybe that. Maybe we just make a commit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add a file. Okay, and now I could try multiple dry runs here. Yeah, let's do this. So let's first dirty the working directory here. Let's make it dirty. And we do the recursive, yeah, it's a deeply nested one. Why not? Should be the same for all of them, right? And I believe it is the same for all of them. Good. NSM. Do I have touch here? Oh. No. Where does it come from? It comes from git-python. I've looked this up many times. Git repo, no. Oh, there we go. Touch. I like that. And where are we? Like 5, here we are. And as a module working tree dir. And yeah. NSM file is that guy. Plus new file, touch, NSM file, NSM module. Do we cache this? I don't think so. Anyway, let's not cache it. That takes as much time as it takes to figure that out, even though it has to read git files and stuff. Yeah, let's just go for it. Index add, and there we go with the NSM file. Actually, let's not add it right now, not before testing. So we should have even in dry run, we should realize that it's dirty. Update recursive false. Do I not want to do recursive updates? I don't know, maybe that is hitting it already. Probably it does. Dry run, progress, and then we say unless raises dirty repository, dirty error, like so. That should work. Then we add it, and then it should still be dirty. And then we commit, and then we can do our testing. Yeah. Okay, good. Module index commit, added new file. Awesome. And now this is a commit in the future compared to what we had there. And things should possibly work now, or we get a bit further at least. Also resetting the change in the process due to force. Nope, something is wrong. Same here, copy paste. Repository is dirty error, I don't have it. Good. Repository dirty, blah blah. I love Sublime Text. Its fuzziness is so totally awesome. I don't even know how to write things. Oh, no way. 541. That already did not work. Why? What does it say? Keeping repo after failure, dry run, there. It fetches, changing dry run, changing URL. It's all dry run. That's all okay. Updating working tree repo at sub m4. Yeah, I think that's just some intermediate information there. Tell me about it. Why does it not realize that? Maybe I should put recursive true? 541, still not doing it. I wonder why recursive is false all the time. Do I put it on somewhere? There at some point. Fine. That shouldn't be the issue here. Do I call it correctly? I kind of do. So that was not raised. Nothing was raised. Well. Let's check the code. Dry run, done fetching. Do we actually get anywhere with this? I mean, you bet once this ticket is done, I'm done with git-python for today. But I guess it will not be the case for a while. So, repository dirty error. It should be raised. It should be thrown if we have we don't have an initial repository, and if we may reset and not force. Okay, not force, may reset. Maybe may reset has been changed. Has it contained unpushed commits? Well, that's not the case here. And it also doesn't say so. Blah, it doesn't say anything. And even then, you know, it would... Do I have S specified? Yeah. Maybe I don't want that. But still, the last thing I see is new submodule, NSM. I think that is NSM. It fetches, it adjusts URLs. We are in dry run mode. We don't do it recursively. And fails. Let's print something here. So okay, that's the one. Dry run would be changing that. And we definitely do stuff, but it doesn't realize that it's dirty. Let's print something here. May reset force and repo. We don't even get there. Okay, does it mean that we don't... What's up, man? Here we are. mrepo head commit bin-char. Oh, right. So the bin-char it wants to do is at the same spot. Oh, man. Yeah, fine. So it doesn't do it. That's good enough. I mean, sure. Don't do extra work if you don't have to. So I guess we have to add another new file to try that. Yeah. Okay, so let's make the commit first. And let's have another new file. Need to commit first, otherwise submodule update wouldn't have a reason to change the head. Good, so that should... No, wait. Now we do that. Now this should work. And now we can go for untracked files and indexed files. So let's have another one. Oh, that should also now trigger the... It would trigger the in the future test now. That probably, probably this doesn't raise anyway. Yeah. Oh wait, stop. We test it anyway. All right. Okay, so this will raise. Good. We do the future check and then we do the dirty check. No, wait. We don't do the dirty check if we may not reset anyway. Fine, that's fair enough. That's good. I remember that I implemented it that way a few minutes ago. And that's the right thing to do. So we do not expect anything bad to happen here, because we don't do force. I mean, in any case, yeah, if we would do force here and dry run, yeah, so that would fail if we specify force, because it's not dirty, sorry. Good, so that doesn't fail. That just works. Would not change head. And thus doesn't fail. So, now we have untracked files here. New file 2. Test untracked files. And in dry run mode, even then it should detect that. That's good. I mean, should be good. And then we test what? We test dirty index. So let's add that one. And finally, we shall commit to only handle the future. Like so. 2 commits to be precise. And if we would force this, then we would see a debug message, but we wouldn't see dirty errors. Yeah, because it's not dirty. All right, like so. Good, I guess. As it contains unpushed commits, we see this twice. Yeah, I guess we get further. 549. 549, what's your problem? Repository dirty error not raised. Man, that should not be. Why is it not happening? We have a new commit there. So we have an M repo. Let's print it here. For now, we should get there. Yeah, we do. Oh, we do get in there apparently. 451, right? 459. Let's put a marker here, just to be sure we see what we want to see. Dry run may reset. Skipping. If may reset. So if actually it's force is not specified. Wait, what? Yeah, because I may not reset, nothing happens. That's a problem here. How can I? And if I say force, it would override it anyway. Ha 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 ha. How can I circumvent this? Kind of not at all, it appears. because this future check, well, no. If we have something in the past, and if we have dirty index or working tree, then this check would still work. That's for sure. But once we have a first commit, then kind of the future check will take precedence here and make sure that nothing happens with that stuff anyway, so we save the dirty check. Yeah, it's actually quite good. I mean, why not, you know? Change the head. So from now on, basically, everything we can do from now on will trigger the future check, so no is dirty check will even run. This would only run if our branch is in the past, our local branch is in the past, and we have uncommitted changes. So how do I do this? So from that, regarding that logic, we should have a tracking branch. Do we have one? I think we have none. That's part of the problem. I might want to set this up. No, it's not part of the problem. It's okay, because it's recent anyway. Following that logic, I should see such an error. Oh, right. I should see such an error here. So that should hit untracked files, have untracked files, have dirty index. Now we make the commit, and now it's in the future and things just work fine because dirty check doesn't run anymore and doesn't matter anymore. But this also means that we have to verify. Oh, right. And this doesn't run because these are equal. Damn it. Let's mark this. I knew this before, kind of. We cannot expect this dirty to even run, as we wouldn't reset ahead to the same location, which means that assert they are pointing to the same thing. NSM, what do we say? We say module head commit is MSN. Oh yeah, well, commit hexsha is NSM hexsha. It wouldn't do anything, right? Nah, not right, I guess. Oh, what? Lots of stuff happens here. Maybe we got even further now. Possibly. La 560. We got further. Yay! And that is the case. Now everything will be in the future. Yeah. Now we can start force reset, and there is where it's failing. And it appears that we actually failed due to a fetch issue. That is fair enough. Oh, 603. NSM children could include SMMap. What? Did I put an additional thing there? Finally, we recursively update a module just to run the code at least once. Remove the module so that it has more work. Okay. Kind of test this twice as well. Do I put a submodule under? I mean, the subrepo doesn't even, it says mmap. So as mmap, sure, as mmap had async previously, but now it doesn't. Question is why this error didn't happen before. Did it have async? I don't know. It didn't have async even. So that does indeed make no sense. Should we? Yeah, well, async URL. Who? Oh, that's. Sorry, I must be confused. Test root module. Is the root module test? Is it? It is. Yes, and we do some async stuff. I thought I removed all of this. Yeah, so that may be explaining something, even though we have as mmap here as NSM, which is not quite the same. We have some printings here that are left. No. Async URL. You shall be doomed. Okay. So we just, use subrepo URL or something. Oh. All right. Yeah. It's not there though. I think as M has all of these things. What's the config here? Let's see. That was too much. So here's no submodule. No. Here's one. And that is it already. So just one. We have a parent and then a submodule and a submodule. So in theory, the first submodule that we can get here is the one we want to use. So which one is it? NSM, that's some head. NSMM. Okay, nested submodule. NSM, RM. Should we use RM instead? Just two things. Yeah. SM, here we have SM. Maybe SM is totally screwed and doesn't work anymore, but we shall try. A quick and dirty try, if you don't mind. For now, just to see. And no, oh, wait, really? Not even that guy has children anymore. Well, tell me. Possibly stuff doesn't work as it should, but then it should throw at least. If it can't remove something because force is not specified or something, then it should throw. Where is my remote repository? I think that is it. Okay. Here we go. So that does exist. Oh, indeed, that submodule doesn't have anything anymore now. Well, why would that be? No git modules file. Git log. Okay, the head has been reset. Weird thing. I mean, did I want that? Apparently so. Oh. That subrepo, what is it? It's also as mmap. Yeah, let's have a look at the revlog. Reset, moving to that one. Added new file. Okay. Okay, that's one in the future. That doesn't look like... Yeah, I mean, we kind of killed the submodule here. And this might be that one. Even, where is it being reset to? That's the question we should ask ourselves. I think that could be the cause of the issue, because we forced the reset here. Maybe that's all silly and bad. Added new file, that's the one here. Okay. Changed URL, that's happening in the parent commit. But the... yeah. Change URL. Is this still in existence? Change branch to master, change branch to some virtual branch, change URL. Yeah, that's all there. And our submodule is still there, obviously. That's git-db though. At least it claims that. But this one has no submodule configuration whatsoever, because now it's smap. Oh, whoa. Very confusing. So it says the remote is git-db, but in fact what we see here is smap stuff, probably that happened during our wild URL rewrite thingies. And yeah. Where do we set the URL? We set the URL to the submodule that we have here, and we set our own. Yeah, that's how it happened. Well, we put git-db there, interestingly. Maybe we change it back. And there is no new submodule either anymore. Yeah, that test might have to be redone or something, or be fixed maybe. I mean, apparently it does work. There's lots of assertions here. Or maybe that's the wrong assertions. Change URL. Show me the changed URL thing. From what to what? There we go. So from as mmap to git-db, but we never check it out. And I think that's where the problem is. We never check it out. And this is where things go wrong here. Good. Because it should check out git-db and just ignore everything else. All right. Force reset, true. And this doesn't work. because apparently maybe the root implementation doesn't work anymore. So we have, do we do some additional checking here? Not there. Okay. I didn't change much here, huh? Did I? Yeah. Div current file. No. So dry run handling is now done by remove itself. Okay. And the rest is okay as well. Just pass on arguments, so nothing changed here really. Okay, let's do another run. And let's see what's going on. PDB failure should be the one that we hit now. There we go. What do I want to test? I would like to see that git-db is now checked out here in our NSM maybe. That's the sub repo and it points to git-db. Yeah, and git-db should be the one that is checked out. So question is it? Module. New submodule. Maybe because of the module stuff, things didn't work as they worked before. Because there is already a, yeah, that could be it. If I would change the name of the repository as well, then this might want to work. Working tree deer. Yeah. So I guess I see what I see. There we go. It's as mmap. So how does that work? The URL changes and we have to clone this thing. URL change. Handle URL change. Here we go. And then dry run is off. Is dry run by default on? No. So that is true indeed. I mean, even here, even here I should already have, I mean, everything would have changed, come on. But it didn't. And it didn't because I was unable to reset, maybe. But now I am able to reset. Maybe because the tracking branch got lost in the process. Yeah. Yeah, I think that could happen. So let's check, right? So we have changed our URL. Now we do some stuff. Man, it's kind of sick. Let's do some stuff and test this before, so that it doesn't interfere so much. So okay. Previous commit. Yeah, let's keep this for once. So at this point they should still be equivalent. So that is tested here. Okay. And now we do an update with force that should not alter anything basically. Oh wait, dry run is true. Yeah, I wouldn't have to do it that way. I could even try an NSM update, I guess, but hey, let's do it from the top down. Okay, so that should still be pref commit. Because we will not we will not force a reset. And it's dry run anyway, so let's put dry run to false. That should still be the same, good. And now, yeah, we do this and try that. It's kind of this one here, is it? I'll just move it up so that I don't mix the change URL code so much. And the rest of the stuff, no. Have to see. We should probably force a reset here, because this is where we might miss what we have to do. So if we change URLs and didn't force it, I mean, maybe it tells me because will force checkout branch future commit. Yeah. Skipping reset on branch because it contains unpushed commit and the new remote setting and the remote tracking branch. What? Not contained in the tracking branch. Okay, that's also something. Not contained in the new remote branch, setting it to the remote tracking branch. I think that's where the URL change happens. Yeah, let's go there. Branch at the new remote. Yeah, that's this guy. Oh, here I do a traverse even. Damn it. Whoa. I could do the merge base code here, I suppose. Let's see, do all the work. It's probably still faster than doing a manual traversal. Yeah, but that's rare anyway. And that's okay, you know, it works. It's rare. If you do this, then this can take longer, fine, but it's not the default. So, I really have to take a break. But I just want this to work now. I guess. Yeah, okay, let's do it one after another. So here, force reset is true, and now we actually killed the new file. Yeah, this kills the new file. No, wait, previous commit. Yeah, good. And yeah, let's see how that goes. Not too far, I suppose. Oh man. Had changed as remote URL and its commit changed. What? 569? 569? Okay, that didn't do anything. Yeah, because we should do the force here right away, I suppose, so that it actually changes to something else. So let's do this. So then 566 should change or fail. Yes, it does. Good. It's still questionable why we can't just redo it and get the same result. Maybe because the parent commit changes, and by that things change generally, but yeah, possibly this works now, I'm saying. No! So this should be git-db now. Man. Are you git-db? You are git-db. Cool. You just didn't init anything. Let's verify this is git-db. Should I do this? Well, I think that's good enough. But that's, yeah, I can understand that kind of. Let's just go for it. Yeah, I know it's kind of, okay, let's make this work and not care about the nitty-gritty details unless a bug actually occurs. So yeah, the submodules are not checked out. How would that be? Why would that be? Debug will force checkout reset on branch that is in the future commit and will be checked out too. That is in the future of the, oh man, in the future. Will force checkout or reset on local branch that is in the future of, oh man, what? Will force checkout local branch that is in the future or unrelated that is possibly in the future of the commit it will be checked out to, effectively forgetting new commits. Well, fine. So it would want to do it, and it probably does it, but it doesn't initialize new repositories here. Why would that be? Probably because it didn't notice. Why did it not notice? Maybe because we made an extra commit here. If you remove all of this, no. Good. So for some reason it doesn't recursively initialize the new repository after the URL has changed. That is something that should really work, and I wonder why it doesn't. Good. Let's have a look at the reflog. B23378. Yeah, that's what it said. Before that, it was here. So where are we now? Are we on B3? Yes, we are. Bump version. Okay, if it would compare this with that. Oh no. Oh, probably like so. Will we see some git module file change? I don't think we do. Nope. So it doesn't realize that this changed completely, even though it should, and even though that apparently worked before. So maybe, we specify force reset. Maybe there's another force that we should do, possibly. Yeah, we're still dependent to the ref log, and if once this contains some information, then the next update might be totally different. I think that's something that possibly happens now. To latest revision, recursive draw, force reset, force remove. Yeah. So URL changed. What happens? URL changed. That change happened. Then don't do anything if we have the URL in place. Okay. For remotes. So if there's any remotes that has the URL, okay, then we don't do anything. Otherwise, we will create a new remote, fetch the new stuff into our currently checked out repository. If there is a tracking branch in our configuration and we don't find it, we erase. So question, do we have a tracking branch set up here? We have the remote to git db, modules. We do have a tracking branch set up, awesome. So until there it works. Now delete the changed one, remote for deletion. Okay, only if we have it. Probably we might not have that. So when rename to the new remote, or the new remote back to what it was. Okay, that's kind of our trick to get a new remote in there without clashing with others. And then we do the history check. If not found, current SHA was not contained in the tracking branch at the new remote, setting it to the remote's tracking branch. Okay, this is where we possibly want that, where we want to reset to, and we did, because now we have the checkout of gitdb. That is fine. And my feeling is, yeah, that's all good. That happened. So once that guy runs, it will make the actual checkout. But then we try to recursively check out additional submodules. And this doesn't work then. Because now the head to compare to is not the right one at all. How does that work usually? If we try this, previous commit, if it's a null bin char, we are an index, or we are an object, so we have this ourselves. Well, anyway, let's leave it. Blah blah blah. A new repository, there is no previous commit. Okay, that's new. So that should be the case here. The previous commit, in our case, we had that already. Oh. That was odd. So let's have a git log on this one. Artificially restrict. That bumped to version 0.6.4. Is that the previous one? Yeah. I mean, that's a real old version. Oh no, wait. That's as mmap here. Or is it? Let's have a look. And drop semicolons and end statement. Applied autopep. Test runs to assure we don't leak handles. I think, yeah, the 090, that's as mmap. That's the previous state. Yeah, and besides, I mean, there shouldn't be, you know, the difference that we have there is kind of crazy. But I mean, we go from 0 submodules to, yeah, we go from 0 basically to all of the git-db submodules. So let's print this here. That should work. Previous commit and print repo. Yeah, that is repo, I think. Yeah. Repo. Add commit. Tell me. What's going on? It's probably very simple. And probably I want to, yeah, assert here, because here's where it doesn't happen apparently. Even though, oh, recurse is false. Look at that. So at some point I must say recurse true. Oh man. Of course it's not getting there. Okay. Was a fast checkout in completely different repository at the different URL. That's this one. Add the submodule change commit. Add the submodule change commit to the index, which is what the user would do beforehand. Here we do some updating. We update our commit, which might just not be necessary, but maybe it is. Probably it is. Do we? Okay. Okay, there comes the virtual branch. Update recursive does nothing. The real thing does. But we are starting, you know, we have to be real recursive here. Yeah, I mean, at some point you have to be recursive. Come on, let's do it. Nah. Sure. Maybe it will work if I just recurse here already. But let's see. Nah. Things happen. Oh man. That took a long time. And it also didn't work. Okay. Recurse false. Yeah, I don't know if the preconditions here actually are the right ones now. But it's weird. I mean, I make a change and these tests just break apart, they fall apart, but maybe that's how it is. That's how it has to be. Question is my code buggy now or was it buggy before? I hope it was buggy before and I'm just fixing things. Okay, let's put this to true. Now I would expect to get a proper git-db at least. Let's see about that. sm sub repo, and we still don't have it. We don't have it. Good. The last thing that was visible here was, oh, did I remove this printing already? I did. That's not so good. These might exist. They do. Which is, what is this? This is git-db, git log a, oh, g log a. Yeah, g log. Like so. That looks like that's as mmap. Yeah, that is still as mmap. Okay. And why would we work? Oh man, maybe we did indeed check out as mmap and just kind of pgit submodule. Tell me. Yeah, that's kind of, it's possibly true. Anyhow, let's see. Do we have a git? No. git-db, damn it. ext smmap, not checked out. That's absolutely correct. So that recursive call did nothing. Okay, I'm ready for a break. I will finish this today because I absolutely totally have to.